Alright, men, let's get rolling. I hope the volume is alright. I very much enjoyed the campaign with Spellforce 3. Original. Soul Harvest was also good. So I'm hoping this will be very fine. We're gonna play as trolls, because that's who the campaign are about. I feel like I'm being cheated a bit on frames here. It says 60 down in the thing when I was looking at this before. Sitting there at 60, but when I start spinning this, it seems a bit, I don't know. Let's see. Huh? Oh, I see. Okay. Well. Normal. Damn it.
When fate decides a troll must bow, Chieftain Narjak Firstborn told his cub. Agrog must carry the tribe now. Narjak has spoken. Slowly, Agrog looked up from the bloody mud. Agrog cannot. He is not ready. Narjak's gaze was like fog. Take care of them, cub. Them and him. Both.
You tell him. Oh, we get to make our asses here. Actually, more men? You get to make a bunch of men. Okay, so he's logged. Okay. Right side, but he's fixed. However, Agrog's behavior around him will later change. Okay, so he changes. We start with a party here. They might, yeah. Oh, I see. Weapon and con, and willpower. That seems fine then for him. He's young, he still has all his bullshit. Alright. Okay, so he can be... Okay, so he's locked in that one. Way of the Elder. Totems. The only one that can read was a minion. Yeah, Grung War. Frost and Flame. Dirt. Idlemancy. What was it the other ass had? Blood Moon. Oh, so yeah, that picks for him, I see. Let's see about the others first, I guess. Yeah, what a slot thing. Is this our big man? He can Gift of Spirits. Oh, he has to have that. Zakrog's like the boss man. Who's this guy? Worm Eater. Oh, hurling, not hurting. Let's fucking toss things. Yes. Some sort of tosser. Interesting. What a fine man. Worm bile, well done. I guess tossing is what it's gonna be for him. So that's brain, weapon, deck strength down. Unsure. This is the Healy man. Hey, slapping together my party. Hmm. 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 Well, he's locked into one using willpower. So one that also uses willpower. Constitution and willpower is crushing. Or block chance. Yeah, why the fuck not? Hmm. They really just one of the ass? Hmm. Hmm. Oh no, let's think of the big man. Oh, he's the spirit guy. Once again, willpower and con. Hmm. Oh damn. Like a leader ass. Well, he definitely should have the crushing thing then. Along with ass. You toss, you punch. Con and willpower and weapon. Con and willpower. Mm-mm. Oh yo yo. Probably this ass as well. Con, int, willpower. There. Very good. Oh right. Like so, I guess. Shame, mate. Use a weapon as. Very fine. I will probably regret.
Shield the tribe, and shield Noag. Those were Chieftain Narjak's last words to his cub Akrog after a ballista bolt from the Tusk Hunters pierced right through his chest. Fabled warrior, leader of the Moonkin Trolls, last of the mythical firstborn, killed by elven poachers. It was not only Narjak's heart that Bolt impaled that day, but also that of the Moonkin tribe, weakened by the terrible blood-rot plague and decimated by the Hunters. They had long been struggling for survival. With their mighty chieftain gone, the last ray of hope still shining was Noag, Akrog's younger sibling who had inherited Narjak's legendary power.
Oh, he's on his knees.
The chieftain's wish for Akrog to succeed him surprised many kin, but it surprised Akrog most of all. True, he was a strong and honorable warrior, but far from the Moonkin's best. All he had was the peculiar gift to hear the voices of the dead, and an iron will to do right by his sire's last words. Was he ready for this? He could not say. Yet when the tribe demands, a troll must bow. And so Akrog found himself giving his first command as a chieftain to be. The Moonkin would travel to Mugwa's cradle, a shrine guarded by the Bonekin Trolls, to perform the Devouring, the sacred ritual where the new chieftain consumed the old chieftain's heart to take up his role. This story begins the day the Bruised tribe arrived at the cradle, where Akrog, joined by his mentor Grunwar and his trusted one Zaska, ventured out to find a holy plant for the ritual, Mugwar's Tear. Little did Akrog know that the true trial of the Moonkin Trolls had just begun. No matter what the Trolls may think of Chieftain Akrog, trust not the foul tusks who say he had everything given to him on a moon silver platter. All because his sire was chieftain before him. Oh no, little cubs. The hunger, the blood rot, the hunters. The Moonkin had become but a shadow, and in the span of a day, it became Akrog's calling to lead them back to Mugwa's light. The day he and his two companions went out to prepare Narjak's last rites would be but the beginning of his troubles.
Seems to run alright. It usually stutters a bit when it pans. Oh god, oh damn, look at the size of him.
Are these the ones? Magwa's tears, the sacred plants, blessed by the goddess herself.
Pity she always cries in hard-to-reach places. It was a rotten pain to get here.
One blew Magrog to embalm the chieftain's corpse for the devouring. Harm not the others.
Makrog remembers hearing that the Brittlebones use these blooms too, no? The sharp-eared ones.
The elves, it is true. They call them Lenya, and greedily tear them from the soil to use for their hexes. Typical lightling ways, if Grungwar is asked. They think themselves so much holier than the dark races. But in the end, all they do is take, and take.
Akrog has a question. If the blooms are so powerful, perhaps they could help with the blood rot. Surely Mugwa would understand.
Akrog's sire said the same thing.
He said that. When?
Oh, hundreds of moons ago. Back when the blood rot first showed. Akrog was still a little cub, and little Moonblood was not yet born. The eyes picked 3 blooms, and Shepherd Crumb brewed a potion from them. But it helped not. In truth, it only made the trolls that drank it worse.
Worse?
The hex power of the blooms is too strong, even for a troll's flesh.
Akrog wants not to disrespect Mugwa, but why can they not pluck more? This is a Brittlebone ruin. If the Moonkin pluck them not, someone else will.
Akrog speaks true, but still, the laws demand it. These blooms are gifts from Mugwa to the sacred earth, and the only time a troll can rip them from the soil is for the rites.
Akrog understands. All right.
And it is done. The bloom has been plucked.
Back to the cradle then? Before the big little oaf Noag goes mad with worry, thinking they tumbled off a cliff.
Akrog still thinks they should have taken Noag with them. It would have helped his dark thoughts.
Noag's gloom is the reason it would have been unwise to take him. Give him time to mourn. As the moon blood, and soon the same blood of the chieftain, he knows there will be little of that in the moons to come.
Grungwar speaks true. Let them march back. They have lost too much time already.
Wait, before they leave, Grungwar has an unusual wish. He would like to pluck a bloom for himself.
What for? The devouring?
No, it is... The Moonkin have been running for so long, Chieftain. Grungwar dreams that one day they will find a true home somewhere. A tribe camp to last, so to speak.
What have Mugwa's tears to do with this?
Well, it may sound foolish, but Grungwar would like to hold on to that bloom and then plant it in the Moonkin's future tribe camp, like a totem of hope, to show how far the Moonkin have come. But the choice lies with Akrog. After all, it is against Mugwa's laws.
Why is Grungwar asking for Akrog's blessing? Akrog is not chieftain yet.
Yet, by the next sun-up, he will be.
Believes Grungwar truly that this tribe camp will ever exist?
To speak the truth, he knows not. But to use Chieftain Narjik's words, when a troll must choose between hope and fear, why choose the latter?
So he can be prepared.
One can prepare for the worst, while still hope for the best. Fear only darkens the mind.
Can the bloom survive that long?
It can. Forget not, Akrog. These are no normal blooms, but ones that brim with Mugwa's hex power. Grungwar will need to take good care of it, of course.
Fine. Grungwar can pick it.
Grungwar thanks the chieftain. He...
There, old fur. His precious little bloom.
Zoska should not have done that. The blooms are sacred.
Well, Zaska just did, and he still stands here, looking as good as ever. Now, how about they leave this place?
Fine. Back to the cradle, then.
Grungwa is
This is
here.
as good a place as any.
Should run alright. We can probably squeeze a few more feeps out of it. Since it's probably getting murdered by the compression anyway. Right. Restart. Ooh.
No matter what the trolls may think of Chieftain Akrog, trust not the foul tusks who say he had everything given to him on a moon silver platter. All
Fucking
because his
poultry
sire was
tusk.
chieftain before him.
Right, let's see if I actually remember how to play this. I don't.
Let Akrog see. More trouble.
Got some ding waiting. This is Aknaut. Fine mark thing there. Level 3. Oh right, they have these synergy things, don't they? Block chance. Double trouble troll. Nice, white Koyak. Hold on, there we go. Oh, so I have to attack to... Okay. That's alright, I guess.
What can he do for the tribe?
Hmm. Sun ass. Hmm. Hmm. Restore logs, yes.
Zazka is listening.
Hmm. Hmm. Fucking shiny rock. They're very obsessed with pain. Hmm. 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 Cave worms. I fought that guy in Arcs. Hold on. Was there a quick save button?
What is needed of him?
What are you wearing? Double axi. Man's ready to toss.
You will lead the way. What is this?
Mm. Mm. Oh yeah, there we go. I burst. Oh, that's far too fast. Hmm. Doesn't seem to be affected by.
That man's plan from the start.
What?
Is Trusted One all right?
He is.
Oh right, the spin is is my mute button. That's unfortunate.
Closed. Maybe that big stick will help.
Grunwa is ready.
And it is open. Strange.
Maybe Zaramak could learn a
Run,
thing or
fucker.
two from these ruins.
Brittle bone craftsmanship never brings anything good.
Well, well. What have they here?
On his way.
Should you be going in first?
Head towards certain doom.
It is like the other one, but the stick is missing.
Let them look around then. Maybe they can mend it somehow.
On Urgath is this?
This works not.
Yeah, you tell it.
Let Akrog see.
Just Lord.
That should work.
What is this?
Check it out, all these crabs. Check out this crab. Crab.
Easy.
Moving on.
Easy first try.
Akrog is listening.
Bolt, was it? There we go. Oh yeah, godstones.
What is that?
Ground ship
This
lord.
looks interesting.
Bugs, careful.
Oh yeah.
Akrog is ready.
The blood for the tribe! The tribe must survive!
Dead.
But you wanted an ad.
Interesting. Probably.
Oh yeah, bullshit.
If he insists. Let Zazka get a proper look.
Cannot be used by troll. Well,
He is on his way.
He is going.
not much use to our party then.
What is that?
The Moonkin cannot go through here.
True. But there is a hex stone. If they can kindle the...
There's a guy over
There
there.
they are. Trusted one, Nurbok One Eye. What is he doing here?
Looking for them. The Fat Bonekin chieftain was getting worried.
The tears were harder to find than they thought.
Cub Akrog, Nurbok will tell him one more time. The Moonkin should break off the devouring and move on. If they stay in this clearing for too long, the hunters will come for them.
Nurbok, they talked about this. The chieftain must be devoured, so Magua can pass on his power to the chosen chieftain. Narjok would want...
What Narjok would want is for the tribe to survive. But Nurbok has said his piece. It is clear the tribe would rather listen to a fresh tusk cobbling who hears voices in the wind.
The eyes have not seen hunters for 6 sundowns now. Nurbok really believes they are in danger?
The tribe is always in danger, and they will never be safe. Not as long as the tusk hunters are out there. Not as long as the Bloodrot takes warrior after warrior and kills their cubs before they are born. Not as long as there is never enough to eat.
A true ray of sunshine.
No one asked for Small Tusk's opinion.
Nerbok knows that Akrog wanted not to be chieftain. His sire, Narjak, chose this.
In his dying moments, with a big brittlebone throwing spike through his chest, he either chose Akrog because dying made him confused, or simply because Akrog was his cub. Nerbok knows not what is more pathetic.
Nerbok, it was the chieftain's word.
That makes it no less wrong.
Narjak was Akrog's sire. If anyone knows what he would have wanted, it is Akrog.
What? Has Akrog become a lightling now, where blood ties matter more than one's tribe? It is true, Akrog is Narjak's cub, but that makes him no closer to Narjak than any other kin.
Nerbok speaks true, Akrog. He may be Narjak's cub and feel a strong bond to him, but a cub belongs to the tribe, regardless of his sire. That is what Magwa's laws demand.
There. Listen to Grungwar.
Is Nerbok done?
He is. Make no mistake. Nerbok treasured Narjak like he treasures Grungwar. But Narjak was a great chieftain because he put others first. Surely Akrog knows that, after what his sire did for Nerbok and Akrog both.
Akrog knows, Nerbok. But what honor have the trolls left if they let these rotten brittle bones crush even their most sacred traditions? Now, can Nerbok kindle the Hexstone?
He can. Oh, and Zaska Smalltusk?
What?
Nerbok knows the Smalltusk has been scheming. He will keep an eye on him.
Then how will he see where he is going?
What was Nerbok talking about? About Zazka scheming?
Scheming makes it sound very bad. He will tell Trusted One Akrog after the devouring.
Kin should not have secrets from each other, Zaska.
And Grungwar would know all about that, no?
At his service.
Ready for action.
Such sass.
Time to move on.
That way.
Can Zaska help?
What on Urgath is this?
Whoop.
Let Akrog see.
What is Akrog waiting for? They need to bring the tears to the Bonekin.
Why would Nerbok accuse Zazka of scheming?
Ask him himself. The Smalltusk is standing right there.
And he was about to say the same thing. Akrog, Zaska will tell him after the devouring. Now is not the time.
Fine. That bear, Nerbok crushed it?
Nerbok crushed it, but it was already hurt when he came here.
Maybe a bonekin hunter killed it then.
Or a brittle bone.
Anuk's eyes have scouted the jungle. They say there is no one in sight, neither Brittlebone nor Greenskin.
True. Well, it will be a good meal for the ill and wounded. Nerbok will take it back to the tribe.
A wise idea. Best ask Crumb who needs it most.
Fucking elves.
Akrog will leave now. Will Nerbok join the devouring?
He will. But there is something else he has to look into first.
Sharp tusks and thick
Oh,
hide.
you fuck
then.
'em. Goddamn elves. That's a lot of parrots, goddamn. Okay, I gotta do myself some remappings here. Melmworm. Goddamn. Ah, the quick save. Control F5 or F5 control. There we go. Peel up. There we go. Much nicer.
Interesting. Probably.
Umbugu find pile of shit.
For the Moon Kid! What can he do
Go
for
tank
the
it.
tribe?
Ah, you bastard.
This is where the Moon Kid fights.
Akrog is listening.
May
Did he just touch his
Magua
ass a
his
bunch?
hands. Only fools challenge the Moonkin.
Moving now.
What is needed of him?
What is this?
So that did make him immovable. Where?
Pretty.
You will lead the way.
They were. But the loud ones sound like mopeds. Aha, I see a bin. The waterfall bin is above
Let Zarska
today.
get a proper look.
How would one go about ambulating over there? One wouldn't, I
He is
guess.
going. Grungwa will go there.
Akrog is ready.
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
The way they speak makes everything very confusing.
In that
Something about this jungle always makes Akrog's hide crawl.
the blood drop in the cradle. It is full of Magua's power, making life and plants flourish all around it.
Pity all that power does beak shit to keep the hunters and slavers away.
Is something wrong, Zaska?
No, of course not.
Fucking sassy hair troll. They keep referring to themselves. Bunne! Bunne. They keep referring to themselves as cubs and shit. On fucking hide, but most of them are bald. Requires restart. I don't give a fuck. I want to see these more bunnies. Get that next restart. Here's some
Time
fuck.
to move on.
T2L. I saw some
He is on his way.
swig over here. God damn, you're slow. May end up with that ability that makes them less so.
What on Urgath is
Bin
this?
Lord. What's this? No, it's an actual shield usable by Trollman. God damn. Nice.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Grungwa will go there.
Let's probably talk to his ass first.
This looks interesting.
By the Holy Hide, if it is not chosen Chieftain Akrog Bone Crusher.
Man has a great
Cabrax
portrait.
was about to ask the bones if something happened to them.
Chieftain Cabrax, Magua prays. It is true, finding the tears was harder than they thought. The Brittlebone ruin was swarming with bugs.
Good for the tears, bad for the many Brittlebone treasure hunters who search them. Ha! Come, show him. Ah, good. Very good. Mugwa will be pleased. Now all they need is a tooth.
A sacred pierce stick. The Bonekin have none of their own.
Oh, of course they do. But the Moonkin will need to shape their own for their sacrifice.
Speaking of the sacrifice, has the Moonkin's bloodgiver arrived yet? Anuk? When Akrog left to find the tears, the Moonkin Eye Master said he could not be found.
Oh, he has arrived, it is true. A few hours ago. He wanted to be alone with his prayers, though, so Cabrax let him and his trusted one into the shrine. Cabrax understands, of course. Being a bloodgiver is a great honor, but it may not feel that way right now.
Are the sacrifices truly necessary? The Moonkin have lost so many kin already, especially after the last Hunter attack. It feels like a sin to kill another, even for the devouring.
Cabrax understands, Akrog. But without the blood sacrifice, the Bone King cannot summon Mugwa's cub, and without the cub as a river for her hex power, they cannot give the chieftain's power to the chosen chieftain. It is a great price, but a troll must pay it.
Akrog still understands not why the Bones chose Anuk. The Moonkin need all the healers they can get, and his trusted one will be crushed.
Grongwar told Akrog, the Bones are the will of Magua.
Saw you there,
And
weird
when she
pig.
decides, the kin obeys.
Elder Grongwar said it, but Cabrax will speak long prayers for his trusted one.
Oh, splendid. That solves the problem.
Zaska, show respect.
Oh, damn.
Akrog understands. He will talk to him once Cabrax allows them into the shrine.
Akrog should. Itzkar, the Bonekin Bloodgiver, would like to speak with him too, but they will cross that swamp when they come to it.
How can they shape a tooth? Grongwar said it. It is a sacred weapon.
Just like how the Moonkin shape their other weapons. All Akrog must do is find a hexed brittlebone weapon, scrap it, then have the Moonkin Master Scrapper use the parts to shape the tooth.
Can they not use the Bonekin's tooth? The Moonkin have no time.
No. If the Moonkin want the Bonekin to do the devouring, they must respect the tradition.
All right. Akrog meant no disrespect. Where can they find a hexed brittlebone weapon, though?
Oh, there are many places in this jungle. But Cabrax believes he heard the Moonkin's master scrapper, Zaramuk, speak of a brittlebone hideout up north.
His name is Zeramak. But good, Akrog will speak to him. Oh, and Chieftain Cabrax. Akrog is not chieftain yet, but he still thanks Cabrax in the name of the tribe. He knows many Bonekin wanted not the Moonkin so close to their shrine, with the hunters and the bloodrot. Cabrax took a risk helping them, and Akrog will not forget it.
Look at that! The cub has his sire's silver tongue.
No, Akrog means it. Only the Bonekin can do the devouring. If not for Cabrax, Narjak would never find his way into the moonlit river, and Akrog could never be blessed with Narjak's strength.
True, true. But Narjak was not only a great chieftain, but also the last firstborn troll. To give him his last rites is a great honor. And as for the fool tusks afraid of catching the blood rot, what they need most is a fat fist to the face. They should know the rot cannot be passed from one troll to another, and be glad the Bonekin were mostly spared. Now off with Akrog. That tooth will not shape itself.
So be it. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Chieftain Cabrax.
Grongwar is ready.
All right.
What a guy.
To the tribe camp.
They should look for Noak, too. Let them hope he has done nothing silly.
They will.
going now.
Grunwald, we'll go there.
I wonder where this is in the timeline. Since the blood drop thing
This way.
was a man's nan bellowing.
Towards certain
I
doom.
thought they ended that
Sure,
when she
why
died.
not? What is that?
What is it that Warrior Nog needs?
Well, he
Birds.
feel foolish to ask.
Just speak.
Well, Tamer Julog, he say anything about Nog?
Like what?
Well, there is no good way to say it. Talag, Julog's trusted one. Nog there when hunters kill him.
Talig. Akrog remembers. That was many moons ago, was it not?
It is true, but Nog still remembers all too clearly. Talag fight like a true warrior, and Nog by his side. But then the hunters get too many, and Nog gets scared and run. He even hear Talag scream as the hunter untusk him and... Well, no matter. Nog want to ask Akrog if Julog would forgive him if he apologized for leaving Talag. Akrog has the gift of spirits, so he can know thoughts of the tribe, no?
Akrog cannot read thoughts.
No? But he is blessed by Mugwa, and...
All the Gift of Spirits does is make him sleep badly and hear voices in the wind. And even if the gift would allow Akrog to read thoughts, he would not do it. A troll's thoughts are his own. Nog should just tell Julog he is sorry after the devouring. Let Julog decide whether to forgive him or not.
Nog see. Akrog is right. He must ask and hope for the best. Sometimes that is all a troll can do.
Nog speaks true. Now sharp tusks and thick hide. Akrog must prepare the devouring.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
That's the sacrifice, I bet.
Interesting.
I
Chosen chieftain Elder Grafer. Mugwa praise.
Magua praise.
Hello to Julog, too.
Are the beaks well?
Well, most are, but Zekil and Yurak starve. Crumb gave them some herbs against hunger, but they are still restless. How goes the devouring? The sooner the Moonkin can move on, the better.
They are still preparing it. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Julog.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Let Zaska get a proper look. Ah, chieftain back. Good, good. What he need?
Akrog is chosen chieftain, not chieftain. Not until the devouring has been done.
Ah, chosen chieftain, chosen chieftain, same thing. Zaramak no good with twisty words, so he call Akrog chieftain like Narjak now. Less head hurt later.
A fair choice.
How are the scrap stocks of the Moonkin? Have the scrappers found enough to make up for what the Moonkin lost during the attack?
Zaramak can speak true?
Always.
Then, no, they not made up. Lost many scrappers that day. Nilak, Pengpek, Dookie. Terrible day for the Moonkin. Terrible day.
Terrible day it was.
But they trying. I, Master Anug, say their brittle-bone battlefield up right from cradle. They have many scrap.
Maybe Zaska can help. He is small and has good eyes. Maybe he can find some...
No, Zaska. Scrappers enough.
All right.
goddamn, what a fine man.
Akrog needs Zeramak to shape something. To crush things.
What he need?
Oh, I see. Ja, ja, ja. Mumble, mumble.
Ah, Chieftain back! Good, good. What he need?
The Moonkin need to craft a tooth. Can Zeramak help with that?
Tooth? For eating?
No. The holy weapon for the devouring. They have the pointy end, they just need a brittle bone pierce stick with hex power. Caprak said the scrappers found a brittle bone hideout up north.
Ah, the cave, true. It locked, but the scrappers find shiny metal to open it. Here, how it called? A key. The scrappers went in already? Not yet, because there are Erics and other creatures. But Chieftain and Grungmore strong. They can squish them. Maybe they take little Moonblood too? He's so strong.
Maybe. Speaking of Little Blood, has Zeramak seen him?
Bit ago he have, but not now. Maybe he sleep in shelter?
Akrog will look. Either way, they will be back with the brittle bone pierce stick. Zeramak should stay ready.
He will. Oh, and Slig? Best ask now.
The chosen
Slig.
chieftain might be able to help Slig, if he has time. Just come and talk to him when he can.
Fucking Slig. Oh, nice. Ding ding, Zuckerberg. Our brother would have to eat us. Tass. Constitution. Constitution. Fucking William. Wood of ass. Log depletion nation.
Zoska is listening.
We're poison. Tossin. Might save that point for the next house.
At his service.
All right.
I think I'm so.
Zeramax said the cave is to the north. And let them keep an eye out for Little Blood.
Trusted one gets used to the chieftain's speak quite quickly.
As he should.
If he insists.
Come on, Krazik.
Ah, Grorik. It is good to see him.
Look at these
Alright.
weird little stubby toes.
Sorry. Chosen Chieftain must excuse Grorak.
No need to be excused. But how is Krazik? Is he showing signs of healing?
Not yet, Chosen Chieftain. Krazik still has a fever, made worse by the blood rot. For now, the old fool slumbers.
Is his sickness so serious?
Grorak hopes not. Shepherd Crumb gave him some herbs to make him sleep.
It is kind of Grorak to watch over Krazik.
It is no trouble. He would do the same for Grorak. Probably.
A curse on the blood rot. Hakrog thinks he has not seen Krazik sleep before.
He looks so peaceful, no? He still farts as much as ever, though. Grorak thinks that must be a good sign.
Let us hope so.
Sign of life or death, I guess.
Krazik is fortunate to have Grorak here with him. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Grorak thanks the Chosen Chieftain.
And fucking stuck these things in a gas deposit somewhere. All this crap coming out.
There. How feels he now?
Better. Speak true, Crumb. Warrior Higrak, he died.
The brittlebone stab stick missed the heart. In a few sundowns, he will walk again.
Good. That. Good.
Elder Grongwar, chosen chieftain Akrog, hunters Aska, Mugwa praise. Crumb is glad to see they are back safely.
Mugwa praise, Shepherd Crumb, kind soul. How are the wounded?
Not well. Nagik and Tap will not live to see the next sundown. Higrak might mend, or he might not.
Might not. But Crumb told him he would be fine.
Sometimes a bit of hope and trust is enough to heal the worst of wounds. What of the devouring? Is it ready?
Almost. The Bonekin need a few more things.
Very well. Let Crumb know if he can help.
Fucker has full health.
Tell Akrog, has Crumb seen Little Blood? Noak. He seems not to be in the tribe camp.
Strange. No, Crumb has seen him not. But he was very upset about their sire the whole day. Poor Noag. He still thought Ken lived forever.
Akrog will see if he can comfort him.
He should. Though this would have happened one day. Kin dies, and there is nothing a troll can do. It is a painful lesson they all must learn. And even though a troll should treat every moonkin as kin, it is no secret that the death of a trusted one or same blood can hurt more.
Either way, they need to find Little Blood. Has Crumb any idea where he went?
No, but he is sure he went not far. They should look in the jungle.
All right. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Crom.
I'm assuming Anemia is our
What should he
brother.
do?
Ready for action.
Fairly certain he is.
That way.
That's just him. There's all the ass out here.
On his way.
What's up here then?
In that direction?
You got the runny ability, didn't you? Yeah, shuffle, shuffle.
Grandma is here. Going now.
Bonnet.
He is on his way.
What the fuck is up?
The chosen chieftain returns. Has he the
Must
tooth
be the
yet?
ritual area.
He will be back when he has. For now, can he ask Cabrak some questions?
By the holy hide, Akrog. Just ask. This is not a ceremony.
The Moonkin's great warrior, Nurbok, fears the tribe being here will draw the Tusk Hunters near. Cabrax fears it not,
Cabrax fears.
and yet he agreed to do the devouring.
And he told Akrog why. The brittle-bone hunters are dangerous. But the moment Trollkind allows them to crush their traditions and the law, they have won.
Words worthy of a chieftain. Also remember there are no signs of hunters wide and far. They are probably scavenging the kin they killed last moon.
They speak true. Akrog has been meaning to ask this. Why is the Bonekin tribe so small? With their hex power and their gifts, they could become one of the greatest tribes on Urgith.
And what good would that do? Look around, Akrog. This shrine is not big enough to shelter many trolls at once. Especially not if they are fat like Cabrax.
They could build shelters around it.
True, maybe they could. But they would be harder to shield against enemies of the tribe, and draw more attention to the cradle. Also, it was never the Bonekin's calling to grow big. They are the guardians of the cradle, the servants of Mugwar. No more, and no less.
How can it be the Bonekin have not been cursed by the rot? Many other troll tribes have.
That is a good question. One Cabrax has often asked the Bones about.
And? What did the wise bones say?
That the cradle protected them. It is the only explanation. There were a few Bonekin whose flesh was cursed, but they were all wanderers who spent many moons away from the shrine when the cursing happened.
This makes sense. Then perhaps the power of the cradle could cure the blood rot too.
Cabrax and the Seers thought the same thing. That is why they allowed the four Bonekin, who returned ill to the shrine, to sleep right next to the cradle, hoping Mugwar would mend their flesh.
She helped them not.
Cabrax is certain she tried, but she could not. All four are now floating in the moonlit river.
Just fucking dunked them. All fucking dead from the plague in the river with them.
Akrog knows they have spoken of this before, but is there truly no way the Bonekin can let all the Moonkin into the cradle for the devouring? Tradition demands.
That all kin see the chosen chieftain devour the heart. Cabrax knows, but there were enough fools in the tribe who wanted the Moonkin not to come here as it is, rot and all. And Cabrax wanted not to cause more grunting. 12 chosen Moonkin warriors, and the elders of the tribe can witness it. The rest will have to stay outside in the tribe camp.
Of course. Akrog understands.
Man is set against grunting. I'm not allowed up there. Look at them shuffle along. Oh.
Time to move on. Grunwald will go there.
Moving on.
Grunt Warlock. It's a crab. Oh no. That fucker's angry.
Tusks are still sharp.
Great. More problems to smash.
Destroy them.
Sounds a bit piddly when he slaps a mate.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
I like these men. I wish they wouldn't speak the way they do though.
He is going.
It's like all that sort of they and their instead of he and she also confuses the fuck out of me. Because it's usually plural. It's like, ah, okay, so man's a hive mind. Mumble, mumble.
Or maybe just once a moon.
Someone's mumbling out here. Yeah.
Should be Nerbok. He... Oh. Chosen Chieftain.
But that's actually hair.
Ibrak, Kutuk, the blood for the tribe for the blood.
Elder Greyfur, Chosen Chieftain Akrog. The blood for the tribe for the blood.
Stomp scare.
Sazka. I Kutuk. I Ibrak. How wonderful to see them.
What are they doing out here? Scouting.
I, Master Anuk, tell them about strange sparkles in the jungle, so they go see.
Is nothing here, though.
Fucking. Where's Anemia?
Speaking of I, Master Anuk, where is he? He was not in the camp.
East of the cradle with few others. They say Crumb's beaks find nest of araks out there. Good for eating.
What sorts?
Kutuk no sure.
Let them pray to Magua. They are blood fiends, then. Their flesh is the most nourishing.
Strange sparkles. What meant, Anuk?
Ibrak and Kutuk asked themselves the same thing. He say the air wavy, like over a fire.
Grungwar, any idea what that could be?
Maybe hex power. Hard to say.
Green spot mushrooms, maybe. They make the nearby air wavy.
Could be. It is true.
It's farty coming out of him. I guess it's looking for
Have
us.
they seen Little Blood? Noak. He is not in the tribe camp.
He not? They see someone go through bushes up north, but they think it one of Zaramak's scrappers. Now that Akrog say it, he probably too tall for scrapper.
Tall sounds about right. Let them hope he did nothing foolish.
Damn it, Anemia.
Akrog heard them speak about him. Ibrak thinks Nerbok should have been chosen chieftain, and not Akrog.
He must hear wrong.
Well, that is enough to convince Zazka.
Shut up, small tusk, or Ibrak will make ugly face even uglier. Kin harms kin not. Now speak true, or stay silent. What he want Ibrak to say if they heard all?
Nothing. But Akrog will say this. Akrog is chosen chieftain because Sire Narjak chose him, not because he wants it. Make this not harder than it is.
Ibrak knows, and he's sorry. He no disrespect Akrog. It is just the moon can lust so many. They cannot lose more.
Trust Akrog. He knows. And once he is chieftain, he will do everything he can to make sure they do not. Now, another question. All right, they will leave now. There are many things to do. Sharp tusks and thick hide, eyes.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Fucking thick wives.
Moving now.
They will regret this.
Damn Wolof. No, don't go Rue.
tribe must survive! Destroy them!
Let Akrog see.
What is that?
Casual wolves hanging out by chest.
What is this? That way.
And a large pile of ass.
You will lead the way.
Shovels and bullshit is what he sells.
On his way.
Yeah, they're like, score. Finally got enough save crab. Got enough savings to
Moving now.
get a chest for our savings.
He insists.
In that
He's gonna
direction.
hang out with it here in the
This
fucking
way. That way.
In that direction.
the fucking ass thing.
Noah crush!
They here?
Noak, quick.
Why not?
God damn, what a big man.
They will not get away from Zazka.
Morvis, you crumpet.
They will die next.
Go squish!
You will lead the way.
My brother's an idiot.
Grunwald will go there.
Going now.
He is going.
How are you, Anemia?
They see Noak strong. He make Eric go squish. He do same for Brittlebone, who kill Sire. All of them.
As long as he leaves a handful for Zazka.
Zaska get 5. Noak 5T. 50. Why is Noak out here alone? It is dangerous. Maybe for old Grumph, no for Noak. He's strong. He is, but he is also the Moonblood, and the tribe needs him. Hunter Eric was killed by a wild wyvern just a few sundowns ago. What? Noak not Eric. And tribe like Noak cause he's strong. How he can stay strong if he always hiding in his shelter?
I see why he was locked in intelligence.
This is not about hiding. It is about being strong together with the tribe. It is true, Little Blood can crush many Erics alone, but he will still only be one troll. The Moonkin together, though, they could crush all the Erics on Urgith.
Noak understand. But tribe need be stronger then, lots stronger. So next hunter attack, they will crush them all and build shelter from their bones and feed their flesh to the Moonkin cubs.
Mugwa septic utters Noag. Take a deep breath. The hunters are not here.
But will be. And if Noak been stronger last time, Sire would still be here and
Oh, Little Blood. Calm. Be calm. It is not his fault Sire is dead.
Is. Everyone say Noak Moonblood. Noak blessed because he's so strong, but he not. When hunters came, he can do nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
And neither could Akrog, or anyone. Noak is a Moonblood, it is true. But Sire was a First Blood.
10 times stronger than even Nurbok. It is good to grieve kin, and it can be good to be angry. But Little Blood must not let this anger turn into despair. Else he will, one day, do something bad.
Sire always say the same thing. Big Blood right. Noag sorry. He be calm now.
It's all right, Noag. They all understand. So we just went out here to show the tribe he is strong and to unleash his anger?
No, not only. He needs something from the Eric. It's... how say... guts?
Should Sazka dare to ask why?
It's surprise for Crumple Noag make with Zeramak. Noag can take guts, Big Blood?
Sure, but he will accompany them afterwards. It is better this way.
What can he do for the tribe?
Fucking anemia. What a fine man. Let's turn him into a pussy.
Noag here!
Yeah, supposedly a lot of the stuff in this changes depending on decisions you make.
Rat them!
You get
They go back
different,
to Zeramak now?
different missions and shit. Fucking hell, he's huge. Gentle soul. Aww. When Noag fights, he gets angry. When he always gets hurt, he also gets angry. Hmm. Well, he can make big man taunt, like Oog. Pick up junk. Apply carrying junk. Yes. This is glorious. Gives him William power. What a fine man, Norad. Slap some fucks around.
What is needed of him?
I wanna rub his little trolley head. Dolotai kids with car. Lob tie in my Oog.
Let Grunwa take a closer look.
Time to bin some fucking elves.
Bloodburn. That was the name of the hex plague that had caused the rot 600 moons ago. It came from a land far across the water, and its bite was felt by the races in different ways. Elves were barely affected. Brittle bones died slowly. Green skins quickly and brutally. The bloodburn was weaker on Urgath, but it affected its creatures nonetheless. The trolls were left cursed with weak flesh and cubs who died before they could be born.
All right. A tiny pierce stick with hex power, Gabrak said. Let them find it.
And keep their crush sticks ready. Zeramak said there were beasts.
Beasts.
Huh, what now? More trouble?
They don't hurt big blood.
Ayo.
Can Zaska help? This is as good a place as any.
Do we have an attack move? I think we do. Fuck.
What does
Akrog see?
Interesting. Probably.
he find out?
What is this?
Time to move on.
What is that?
War is ready.
Fucking Benoit. Weirdest name for a troll.
On his
Very
way.
pretty game this. The environments have always been fucking gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Just look at that. That's something that has high enough graphics quality for you to walk around in first person down here. Well, here we are, zoomed out.
Go join the worms.
Yeah, get fucked.
Even the worms would not eat.
Hey,
Why must they plague the Moonkin?
you came in here and was a dick. That's red.
Need more power.
Oh fuck! You can't actually use it. I picked a thing you can't use. I like how he mellowed out almost immediately when we talked to him. I was prepared for him to be a complete prick. No, 10 FP.
Zaska is listening. Head towards
Moving now.
Doom.
The fucking compression is probably going to town on it, but goddamn.
So much shiny things.
Grimoire has any idea who lived here? Hunters?
Nah. They hunt for the shiny things, so they would not leave them here. Maybe robbers. Brittle
Robert.
bones who crush and steal from other brittle bones.
Going now.
What on Urgath is this?
No! No touching! Fat troll hands don't touch Zippet's gold! No!
Calm, Noag. Just a tiny spirit, Greenskin. It is harmless.
Harmless! Zippet will show the fat brutes harmless. You see these bones, yes? They were two adventurers who starved to death because Zippet kept the magic walls up for 100 years.
The Moonkin care not about the shiny things, but they need something with hex power.
Hex what?
Magic.
Oh, you mean an artifact, yes?
Well spelled.
Fine. Zippet doesn't want to stay here for 100 years, no. So here's his deal. Zippet gives you one of his artifacts, and the fat brutes hand back his gold. Everybody happy, yes?
What is this artifact they will get in return? They need something strong, with hex power.
It, is strong. Owned by a very powerful pale-skinned mage. Yes.
A hex stick, then. What can it do? Throw fireballs? Raise the dead?
Well, no. Cut potatoes. By itself, floating, yes. Very useful, very strong. And the pale skin loved it.
It should be fine, Akrog. Just a bit of hex power will be enough.
Fucking potato peeler, yes. What does he even want with gold? He's dead.
Fine, they have a pact.
Yes, yes. Now give Zippet the gold.
I'm ready.
Glorious.
Let Akrog see.
Oh, he's a trader, I see. Busty dungeon key. Darn it.
Oh, beautifuls. Come back to Zippet. Yes.
Why Treasure Goblin was dead and still talk, Grumph? No, I'd think Mugwort take dead things to Moonlit River.
Nah, only troll kind. The other races have their own ways of finding the Moonlit River. This goblin was undead because his soul was still restless, and he wanted not...
Just get out of here, okay? This place gives me the creeps.
Big Blood Will? He looked strange.
It is just... he has been hearing things again.
The gift of spirits?
It is true, but this is the second time in a day. Before that, Akrog had not heard a spirit in moons.
Maybe the cradle makes Akrog's gift stronger?
Grungwar thinks not. His own gifts are still the same. It must be something else in this jungle, or just chance.
Well, now is not the time to think. Let them try this key, so they can bring the artifact back to Zaramak.
And Ericat! They need give Zaramak Ericat too, for Crumple surprise!
Still not sure if Zazka wants to know
Crumple
what this surprise is. An Arak gut pendant, perhaps?
Zaska will see.
Thingy for
Let Grungwar take a closer
Tootly
look.
Tootly? Quest item. Oh yeah.
There! Artifact!
Chieftain, let them go back to the tribe camp. This should be enough for Zaramak to shape the tooth.
Okay, 40. Some potato peelers are so weird.
They will regret this.
Like, what the fuck?
Let Zazka get a proper look.
This looks interesting. At his service.
Moving on.
He is on his way.
The blood for the tribe!
Bin Lord.
Grungwar is here.
Am I poisoned? Is that what's going on?
What can he... For the tribe.
What do you do?
I guess he needs to be angry to do that. It's not actually focus he uses. Something fancy. Well, there's the totem. Tie them.
What is that? If he insists...
Go look.
I watched the film. Jojo Rabbit. It was about Hitler hanging out, claiming to have bomb-proof legs. It was alright. There's a large amount of nuts.
Service.
What now? More trouble.
Oh, I need to click it proper. I can't just unmouse.
For them. You find out.
Not the piddlance of combat music. That was the finest man in the original campaign as well. And he was an elf. An absolute shit talker. There's just so much goddamn garbage coming out of that man. It was ridiculous. Indeed, that fucking quote is from this game.
Be moving.
But that was about the strategery. Yeah, indeed.
In that direction, let Grunwar take a closer look.
I'll leave the Crundle.
All right. Let them bring this to Zeramak. They must complete the devouring before sundown.
It will all work out. Grunwar feels it. Magua smiles upon them.
Wonderful. Then what could go wrong?
Why, Zaska? Why must he always blaspheme? Zaska knows how difficult his role in the tribe is. Wants everyone to shun him.
Wait. Zaska's jokes are why they like him not? He always thought they were just jealous of his pretty face.
Zaska's face no pretty? Or is?
Mugwa's miraculous utters. If only Noag knew. All the does are itching to mate with Zaska.
Zaska is avoiding the question.
No. Zaska is just not in the mood for being questioned by an old, ailing troll.
Fine. If Zaska wants to stay an outcast among kin, then so be it. Just say not that Grunwar tried not to help him.
Sure. Pure, holy Elder Grunwar Oldfur only wanted to help.
Grunwar is not trusted one Zazka's enemy, and he should know that. It is true that many kin treat him badly, but Grunwar has always been there for him.
Sure.
What is wrong with Zazka? He has been vexed for days now.
Must be the weather.
The kin disrespecting Zazka has nothing to do with his blaspheming. Remember when Akrog and him chose each other as trusted ones? So many told Akrog it was a mistake.
And they were wrong to do so. Zaska is a moonkin, no matter his birth blood. But still, without Magua, the moonkin would know no hexes and would not speak. And he should respect that.
If Mugwa is as mighty as Grunwar says, surely she can take a few jokes from a small-tusked, ugly troll. Now, is he done with his lesson?
Might be half orc.
They can speak of this later. Now is not the time.
Zaska could not agree more.
So the ones that have that color seem to be a decision.
Grunwar is red.
And I didn't want to ask him, but I like all these men. I like our brother as well. I thought I'd hate him. BM Greasy. So, right now I have 2 melee characters. Our boss guy, but much like they've swapped stuff around a little bit with these skill things. Fuck. No more hiccups. Right, so this is kind of leadership, I think, from the ass game. It's kind of utility. So, for those of you not familiar with this, it sometimes plays like a regular RTS as well. You'll see that later, I believe. Damn. So he has a bunch of ass that can do that. No. He has I like this because they have sort of things that complement each other instead of just stacking shit here. Okay, so we have one where we help him stay safe, and we have one. He also had a taunt. That seems nice because we have, when we attack a man, we bin resistance of him. So I'm wondering if weapons actually have range. Beyond whether or not. No. So me having a two-hander would not really do anything.
What next?
Okay. Right, who wanna bet everyone's dead over here?
This way?
If he insists.
No, they seem kind of alive.
He is back. It is true. Crumple!
Little Noag.
Noag needs so crumple something, but later.
Ah, little brother. What a man.
Going now.
Oh, this man wants something.
Scrapper Slig Stoutheart. You wanted to speak with Akrog?
It is true, Chosen Chieftain.
Missed it before, I
Sleep
think.
knows this is a strange time to be asking him for a favor, but Chosen Chieftain Akrog has always been happy to help the Scrappers before.
Yes, it is true. And what sort of help is needed this time?
Oh, the usual. Sleek needs to bring back as much scrap as he can, so that he and the Master Scrapper can keep up with the need for weapons, armor, and all that stuff.
He needs Akrog to carry scrap?
No. Just shield Slig while he finds what they need. He gets so carried away with sorting that he would not even hear Mugwa's cub if it came sneaking up behind him. There is a crumbling brittlebone place southeast of here, where Slig might find some lovely scrap. Chosen Chieftain knows where Slig means.
He knows. He was there not so long
It's probably
ago,
the section I couldn't get into.
Mugwa's tears.
Perfect. So, has the Chosen Chieftain time to help Slig, just like in the good old days?
Fucking yeah.
He has not really the time, but he cannot say no to Slig. What is his plan?
Mugwar prays. The Chosen Chieftain is so kind. Slig will meet Chosen Chieftain Akrog outside the Brittlebone ruins. It will not take Slig long to find out what he needs. Hopefully.
Aye.
It had better not. Akrog will meet Slig there.
All right. He will see him soon.
They're all fine men, it seems. Who the fuck is making that noise? Right, so this is the section I couldn't get to before, and I almost missed that quest. I was excited for a second there because I thought I had... I thought I'd already cleared the area, so we wouldn't have to escort him, but it's actually... seems to be another ass. God damn it. Come out here, let's see if we can meet him.
Chosen Chieftain, over here!
Slig,
There he is.
Did he get this so
It was
fast?
good of chosen chieftain Akrog to come. Is he ready to shield Slick?
Fucking yeah.
He's ready.
Oh, wonderful. Let them see how much lovely scrap is waiting for them in there.
What on Urgath is...
Mogwar's tusks! Look at this place! Slick's not sure where to start.
Slick should keep his voice down. He was right not to come here alone. Akrog is sure there are enemies around every corner.
Slick cannot promise
Get to
to
control
become
him.
chosen chieftain, but he will try.
Akrog likes not this place. He wonders what happened to the Brittlebones who lived here.
Slick cannot spend all day worrying about things like that. He has got scrap to find.
Look at his face. Slick is all like, oh boy.
What can he do for the tribe?
More scrap for him. He go there.
What is
He
this?
help tribe. Can a troll not rest
This
for a
looks
moment?
interesting.
Keep those Araks away from Slick.
Worry not. Akrog will crush them. Just get that scrap.
He will. This makes a nice change from all the thinking Slick has been doing lately.
What thinks he about?
Slick will tell him if he promises to keep crushing those Araks. Well,
Weird time for a
Slick likes to
conversation.
think about the trolls he knows. And the ones he has known.
Has Slig lost someone close to him too?
It is true. And not as recently as the chosen chieftain, of course. Slick likes to remember his old friend Zanuck.
Zanuck? Akrog knows not that name.
They had been friends since they were cubs. Slick will never forget the day when Zanuck asked him to be his trusted one.
What happened to him?
The blood rot took him. He got hurt out in the swamps, and it seemed like he was getting better. But then, the rot took over and he was gone. Slick was with him when he died. He hoped Zanuck knew he was there.
Together, to the very end. That is the promise trusted ones make. Akrog is sorry Slig lost him, and in such a way.
Chosen chieftain speaks true. Anyway, there is no time for moping. There is scrap to be found.
Scrap. Right, so for those of you unfamiliar with the setting, the blood rot was something that had to do with the previous campaign, or the main campaign. There was another expansion that was also a campaign. The blood rot is this disease that a bunch of asses tried to get or got, and it's something that you spent most of the starting campaign trying to get rid of.
Akrog will take care of them. Is he nearly done?
Slig is a fast worker, chosen chieftain. They can head back in a flash. Unless he is not in a hurry to return.
We did.
There is just so much to take care of. He would like to help Slig for longer, but
duty calls. Slig understands. It cannot be like the old times anymore. And that once he is chieftain.
Piddly combat
chieftain
noises.
Can still have fun though. You should not forget.
You will try not to. At least Little Blood is good at reminding Akrog to be less serious.
Well, that is good. Noag Moonblood makes them all smile. He is such a sweet troll behind that thick hide and those strong arms. The tribe is lucky to have a troll like him who can bring joy and hope.
Noag bring joy? Was that good?
It is true. Noag Moonblood always makes Slig's day brighter.
Moving on.
Yeah, so you spent most of the time in that I was trying to figure out. You were a guy called Tahar, or lady if you so choose. Trying to figure out. The thing I like about these games is the way they're written. The story itself is not. It's fairly standard, but the way the characters interact and talk to each other. I mean, a lot of games are just sort of floating text over people's heads where you don't really have much say in it, and this is like that. I think the decisions you make in dialogue in this one uncharacteristically to the other ones, actually matter more down the line, like how you shape your brother and stuff. But we'll see when we get further into that. But yeah, so like it's very well written. Anyway, the Bloodburn. Turns out it's that Tahar guy. Is his mother singing, which is why some people thought they heard some voice as before when they got it. I forget what the fuck they were called. It was this race of asses, kind of like pre whatever civilizations way back when. The gay dwarf was obsessed with them, and his mother was one of them that had been cryogenically frozen somewhere. And his dad, I think, got a bit touchy with her while she was out and had him. And she woke up and started sort of calling for him, but because she like basically the world is completely different now. And she didn't know what she was doing. She just did the thing where she's like, "Hey, mate," like they did in that society, and calls out to him. But that made a lot of people sick and binned them. So it was basically just her doing that. And I'm not sure, because it seems like the blood rot's still going now. So I'm not actually sure what the... it is fairly unfortunate, yeah, right, Spect, please? She died in the end of Spellforce 3. They said it was, what, 600 moons ago, so that's 2 years in our time, about. Since the blood rot started. I don't remember how long the original campaign spans over, time-wise. So this might be happening while the original is happening.
Now Slig really cannot carry anymore. He will run back to Zaramak, so they can use this scrap straight away.
That was actually quite fast work. Akrog is glad he found what he needed.
It would have been a lot slower if Slig needed to fight those Araks first. Slig thanks the Chosen Chieftain for keeping him safe.
It was no trouble. Well, only a little trouble.
A little trouble. Sounds like Slig. Come back and find Slig when Chosen Chieftain gets back to the tribe. He has an offer for him.
He will.
Oh, yeah. What a man. Yeah, there were a lot of fine characters in it. That fucking elf was one of them. He was actually in the sequel as well. It ended up with him not dying, which was nice because he was a fine man. He's doing mercenary shit. I don't know, but depending on how the
if he insists,
how the timeline's assing, then
Zazga is
then he might be around. I don't know if we'll get to see him. Right, fuck bags.
Grunwald will go there. This looks interesting.
Akrog is glad to see Slig made it back safely with such a burden. Was Master Scrapper Zaramak pleased with him?
Very much. He and Slig are grateful to the Chosen Chieftain.
They are welcome. Maybe it helped Akrog a little to help Slig.
Look, once the burial is done and he is used to being chieftain, he should let Slig cook a meal for him. Slig owes him something tasty for giving up his time on such a day. He can bring Noag Moonblood too. They will toast to a brighter future.
Akrog would like that. Remind him again after the devouring.
I'll go eat my dad, then we go eat something else.
Chosen Chieftain.
Sharp tusks and thick hide, Slig.
Cursed rot.
Noah Moonblood. Mugwa prays he's safe. Zaramak no see him since sunup. Where he go?
Out and wild to find Eric Gert, but he should have gone with kin. He's sorry.
He Moonblood. Noag no need be sorry to lowly Zaramak. He do what Mugwa tell him.
Aw.
Akrog needs Zeramak to shape something. To crush things.
What he need?
Eloin. Venom, Psyarch, Pierce Stick, where? That's the Ritual Tooth. There's nothing else that costs something where I can bin things. There's a Respec Potion. God damn, I ended up using a lot of those. Polearm. I don't know if they actually have longer range. Because if they do, they might be a good choice for some of the other asses. Let me have a look. Let's have a look at the wiki to see if that actually is a stat for range. Doesn't seem to be, but that doesn't mean there isn't. Who knows?
Ah, Zeramak, old hide, he have it still. Here, chieftain, Mugwa's tooth.
Akrog thanks, Zeramak.
NP lol.
To Cabrax then. Oh, and Zeramak's scrappers can search the cave now. It is safe.
What need give Zeramak Eric things first?
Right.
Ah, chieftain back. Good, good. What he need?
Little Blood, you wanted to give Zeramak something?
True. Here, Noag found... It's so sticky.
Smells as nice as it looks.
True, could work. Can chieftain give Zeramak moment? Ah, look, pretty. Like Zeramak.
What is this? A hammer?
A songbone, like greenskin slave drums. But this one makes long sounds like an iron beak's call.
They mean music?
It is true. This is for Crumb then, Noag. What is the occasion?
They see.
All right.
At least it isn't a whoopee cushion. Very fine. We got Gurney Halleck going up in here.
On his way.
Sort Crumb out.
Urgath is this?
Where was Noag? Crumb got worried. He makes something for Crumple. He,
Just show him, Noag. He will like it.
Here, gift. A song wood. No, a song bone. But how did Noag make this? And why is he giving it to Crumb? Zeramak helped Noag make it. And he, well, Crumple always helped Noag, just like Big Blood, Zaska, and Sire. Noag he want to ask.
Oh, spit it out already. He wants to make Crumb his trusted one, no?
It's true. That is very kind of Noag. Crumb will gladly be Noag's trusted one.
Well, it is settled then. Shepherd Crumb Kind Soul and Moonblood Noag just struck the bond of trust.
Noag, thanks. He will be good trusted one to Crumple.
Calm, Little Blood. You can speak with Crumple again later. There is much to do.
His same blood is right.
But Crumb thanks Noag again. He will start making sounds as soon as he can. If these old fingers allow it, that is.
What now?
Very fine. Yeah, very wholesome, man. Wait, we haven't seen any women, have we? Maybe that's a woman. No. Distrusted is... Did they just get married? Are we married to Sask? Nice. This is the sort of shit I can get behind with, what's his face? Sword, two-handed. Wand. Ugh. Polearm. Mace. Axe. Spear. It's not thrown, is it? No. Throwing axe, here we go. I would like to compare it to, where's his face? Oh, you actually can't use it. Crude throwing speed. Oh, it says there, range. Goddamn. Goddamn. I want to see his like a sitcom with Crumple and whatever hanging out, being awkward around each other. How much strength do you actually need to ask that one? Toss at dragons. It's not that much. Yeah, it's against Draconoids. It's like, nah. Yeah, throwing spear is also pure dex, so it's probably better for him. Krongus. That is better. You slap a golem around. Is there any of these that actually have any how's our brother? Talk about him being died. His crush stick is pretty good. As is. Yeah. You can fucking hurl this shit. Scales with strength. God damn. You cannot be not non-committal with Fedority.
You work now.
If he gets through this, Grorag promises never to insult Kresik again. Or maybe just once a moon.
No one here! Can Saska help?
These fucking people. Fantastic. Look at this massive lug. What a fine man. Right, you old knob. Wait a minute. Nice. Olotai Kezukura.
Akrog is ready.
Moonblood, Mugwa praise! Head towards certain doom. Sure. why
Certain
not?
doom, it's your fat mate. God damn.
Ah, look at this! The fabled Moonblood. Noag, is it not?
It true.
Well, well. Noag truly has his sire's blood. A prime specimen. And Grimoire says he has no signs of the rot at all? No weak bones? No stunted tusks? Nothing?
None. He's not even old enough to hunt yet, but already stronger than some warriors by his 5th year. Grimoire believes he will grow even bigger. Chieftain Narjak aside, Magua praise him, Noag is the strongest moonkin that there ever was.
Well, then Cabrax hopes Noag will sire many cubs. Perhaps one with a Bone King, though.
Noag is standing right here, they know.
It is just mating. So, have the Moonkin shaped the tooth yet?
Akrog has it.
Let Cabrax see.
God damn. Well, doe, so that they're all women. Oh.
Here. Will this do?
It should.
Thought we were going full
Follow
Krona.
them inside.
Talk about fucking, brother. I swear there was a formation thing I could do here. Yeah. They'd have to fight to see who got to give birth. It's kind of like how snails joust with semen.
The air here makes Grimoire's hide prickle.
You will lead the way.
No, it's not. It's not penis. It's
Zoska is listening.
I think they make these spears or lances out of semen,
Grimoire is here.
and then they sort of joust, and whoever gets fucking stabbed could be pregnant.
Noag ready.
At his service.
Maybe. I think it's just called throating.
What is needed of him?
It is nonsense. Why Ernok?
Because that is what Mugwa decided. Nurab must move on and choose a new trusted one.
Who then gets killed by the rot? The hunters? Or some stupid ritual? It is also pointless, Ernok. The Moonkin will never find peace. Never!
What a little man. Got a hat. Do we even have anyone with 7 con? Almost. That's fine. Hat. Bling bling sucker. Sea swine. That's not a real animal. Made me angry. I thought it was for so long because I saw it in the documentary Toys with Robin Williams and Ice Bin.
Chosen chieftain Akrog Bone Crusher. Mugwa praise. Mugwa praise, Bloodgiver Arnak Soft-Tusk. Is he ready for the sacrifice?
Bloodgiver. All his life, Ernok was a healer. And now that is all he is.
He became Bloodgiver the moment Mugwa decided so.
Rot Mugwa! Rot the devouring! Rot the hunters! Rot everything! Nurab cannot take this! Nurab, go!
Just when Anuk has accepted his fate,
His trusted one will not. What can he do, chosen chieftain? He wants not to leave Norab like this. Bitter and broken.
Is there anything Akrog can do to make it easier for them both?
How about a soul charm? It is a stone with hex power from the Brittlebone ruins here. It can store the voice of a living creature. If the Moonkin found a soul charm for Anuk, he could speak a few words for Norab into it. This way, Norab could treasure them forever.
That, Anuk would like that. But he wants not to be a burden on the tribe. Nerbak is right. The Moonkin should not stay here any longer than necessary.
Anuk gives his life for the devouring. So this is the least the Moonkin can do. The blood for the tribe for the blood.
Anuk thanks Grungwa.
Where can they find the soul charm?
Cabrax told Grungwa that the kin hoard them. They should talk to their Thing Keeper.
All right. They will be back.
Oh, yeah. That's up there.
This way.
Scrapper pile there.
He is going.
What is that?
Greetings, swine.
Going now.
Wonder why there's structures here.
What next? In that direction?
Shove a man.
His way. This way? Time to move on.
Might just be for show. Might actually have to RTS, who knows? Bit weird level for it.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
Well, there is food lying around, which is fucking odd. So I don't think that carries over between missions. Which it shouldn't, since that would make balancing shit a pile of ass.
He is on his way.
Oh, it's my dad. Who is it? This guy?
Back, Moonkin. This is... Quiet, Brog. This chosen chieftain Akrok Bone Crusher. Narjak Firstborn's cub. And he is?
The second born and the moonblood of the tribe. Noag.
Huh. Still just a cub. And bigger than Neok. Why Akrog come here? He want to honor his sire's flesh?
It is true. Akrog still cannot believe he is gone. It is just a moon ago. They were still sitting around a campfire, listening to Grungwar's stories. And now... it is just not fair. Sire Narjak was supposed to live forever, longer than Akrog, or even Little Blood. Now he is gone, killed by some rotten hunter.
Nothing in this world is fair, Trusted One. Zazka learned this lesson long ago.
But why be this way? Why trolls always have to run and run from greenskins or brittlebones?
So that they can honor Magua by surviving.
At least the Brittlebone hunters left him his tusks.
And great tusks they were.
That's a bit suspicious, though.
If Magua will not guide Narjak into the moonlit river until the devouring, where is his soul now?
Waiting in the earth. When devouring done, Mogwa take soul
and bring it to Moonlit River.
Akrog still cannot understand why the firstborn blood protected Narjak not. No arrows could pierce his hide.
No arrows, it is true. But the throwing spike of a brittle-bone stick-flinger could. The firstborn blood only made him long-lived, not invulnerable.
That throwing spike should not have hit him. It should not.
No.
RNG bullshit, goddamn.
Little Blood has been very quiet. How is he feeling?
Nothing.
Nothing what? He feels nothing?
No. This thing. It know his sire. It just flesh and bone. Like pig after hunter crush it. Sire is gone. And always will be. Because Noag no save him.
Little Blood, they spoke about...
No. Big Blood no speak. Not now.
Akrog knows Zazka respected Narjak like no other. Is there anything he wants to say?
He is dead, Trusted One. Zazka can say all he wants, but Narjak will never hear it.
Akrog wishes they had spent more time together.
Understandable. But there is a good reason a troll cub belongs to and is raised by the tribe, and not its sires.
A troll must not favor his offspring over his other kin, Akrog knows. Still, they had only just started hunting together. Akrog just wishes he had known him better. Akrog should go. He must prepare the devouring.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
BRB grease. So the question is, where exactly the soul charm is found? If it's here, because that's the only where we have a quest as. Must be.
This looks
Well then, time for the preparations.
The summoning of Mugwa's cub.
No need to look like a beak shat on his head, Akrog. Summoning Mugwa's cub is a great honor. He should be smiling.
A moonkin and a bonekin have to die for the ritual. Akrog sees nothing to smile about, and he understands not why Cabrax would.
Cabrax told him why. It is an honorable way to die. Being worked to death as a slave of the Greenskins? Disgrace. Starving? Disgrace. Untusked by a brittlebone? Disgrace. But giving one's blood so that Mugwa's cub can take the fabled chieftain Narjak Firstborn into the Moonlit River. That is an honorable way to die. A way worthy of Mugwa's spawn.
Cabrax speaks true. Arnuk's trusted one will have dark thoughts for a long time. But maybe he will find solace in the thought that Arnuk will be floating in the Moonlit River right beside Narjak. It is a great honor.
Arnuk die? Why?
So Noag's sire can go in peace, and Trusted One Akrog can be the new chieftain. Zazka will explain to Noag, but not now.
Isn't the place that isn't that movie with Kevin Bacon?
The Bloodgivers are already here, are they not? What else is needed?
Prepare the rest of the offering, of course. Wood, food, and crushed stone. Tradition demands for the devoured ones tried to gather them.
But if Akrog wants, the Bone King can do it instead. He knows the Moonkin are weary.
They are weary, it is true, but the Moonkin will respect the traditions. They will harvest the offering themselves.
Words of a future chieftain. Return when the Moonkin workers have built the gathering dens then.
RTS. Alright then. I think I remember most of this. I just need to put a man in there and he should arrive. Look at him go. And these sound effects are a bit piddly. Gonna go ask about the charm while I ask all this up. I don't want to do this too quickly. What is that? Scrap metal. Different from the adventures, I think. Hunting hut. Some swine trundling about there. That's a stone. Let's build a house and start asking around. You know?
Grunwar is ready. Ah, chieftain back. Good, good. What
Fucking
he need?
grunt walk.
Akrog needs Zeramet.
What he need?
Yeah, he doesn't have the ass. We will, Manawi. Well, okay, Stonebreaker. Fucking huge. The way he runs with that spear makes me giggle.
Take care of it. He not worried.
No, I'm ready.
Peanut. Find source.
All right. The workers are preparing the offering. What is next?
Scrap. Just have the Moonkin scrappers search the cradle. There should still be some mounds nearby. Then comes the blood giving.
How works the blood giving exactly? Two blood givers must offer their lives to Mugwa. Zalska knows that. But how?
It is complicated. Of the two blood givers, one is the sacrifice, and the other the vessel. The vessel devours the sacrifice, then spills his own blood at the foot of the holy stone.
Elder Grunwar Greyfur is as wise as they say.
What mean devour?
Eat. So he means the vessel must eat the sacrifice's flesh?
Like chosen chieftain Akrog will eat his sire's flesh at the ceremony. It is true. Cabrax told both Bloodgiver Urnuk, the sacrifice, and Bloodgiver Itzka, the vessel, what they should do. Akrog should speak to them once he is ready to make the offering.
He will. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Bit cray. Scryapode.
You work now.
Quite a few of these around.
What next? Grunwa is here.
Oh, that was the guy hanging out in there.
Akrog is listening.
Fucking grunt futtock.
What can he do for the tribe?
Close enough.
What is it?
Bloodgiver Itzka will give his life tonight. He wishes not to die with the rot in his bones.
The rot can only be passed on through blood, not from troll to troll.
That is what every fool believes. Itzka wants his flesh to be pure when he offers it to Mukwa. No. Why is the chosen chieftain speaking to Itzka? He wants to be alone with his thoughts.
Itzka will devour a Moonkin's flesh. If what he thinks is true, would he not catch the rot then, either way?
He would. But the Moonkin sacrifice dies a few breaths after it has devoured the Moonkin sacrifice. There will be no time for the rot to spread.
Akrog came to offer his thanks and tell Itzka that the ritual is ready.
Thanks? Itzka does this for Mugwa, not for the Moonkin. But he thanks Akrog for his words. Is the Blood Guard waiting?
Blood Guard?
Cabrex has not told him yet. The tradition demands that the Moonkin bring 3 strong warriors to protect the pyre.
Akrog understands. He will take care of it.
He should. Itzka will meet him at the Holy Stone.
All of this needed to be taken care of before assing. Before sundown. But well, he would know what the fuck to do. Alright. Scraper. There we go. Man's being trained. Hitting camp.
More scrap for him.
Fight hut, nice.
He ready.
Where this guy go? Fucking yeah, I will. Fucking fight hut.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Grunwa is ready.
Ready for action.
Mugwa prays. He is chosen
Tusk
chieftain
run.
Akrog Bone Crusher.
Thingkeeper Neek knows him. The Troll who crushed 10 brittle bones by himself.
How knows he?
Oh, be no fool. Every Troll knows the cub of Chieftain Narjak Firstborn. And his same blood, the Moonblood. Neek must say he expected something else. Akrog looks not yet like a chieftain to me. Let alone the one to follow Narjak Firstborn.
It is true, Akrog is not chieftain yet. But he will be, and he will prove himself.
So easy to shake. Be careful, Akrog, or Ken might take him for a slave. Either way, what came he here for?
This is the Bonekin's treasure, is it not? Why keep so many Brittlebone things?
So the Brittlebones find them not. Everything out there with hex power is a thing the Brittlebones can use to untusk trolls.
Akrog understands. Akrog wonders if the Bonekin have a soul charm. The Moonkin's blood giver. He would like one for, well, his trusted one.
Soul charm?
Trusted.
The Brittlebone boxes that can trap a voice, no?
It is true. They are small spheres, silver like the moon, and
Neek knows what they look like. And it is true. They have one. Here.
What want the Bonekin in return?
Nothing. The Moonkin Bloodgiver makes a great sacrifice. If this keeps the dark thoughts away from his trusted one, Neek is glad to help.
Akrog thanks Neek. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Thick eyes.
Akrog must leave.
Grunwa is here.
Go deliver an ass to that guy.
Be ready.
There were multiple piles of shit lying around.
More scrap for him.
Moto Scrappo for himo.
Akrog is listening.
Chosen chieftain.
Akrog never asked. Why is Arnuk called Soft Tusk? His tusks look not soft or brittle.
Akrog speaks true. They are not. Anuk's same blood Jag gave him this name, actually.
Jag. Grunwa knows this name not.
That surprises Anuk not. Anuk said farewell to Jag many moons ago. And he is in the Moonlit River now, along with their sires. They were just cubs when they lost their sires. So, they noticed not. But when they were grown, Anuk's same blood took care of Anuk. He taught him how to hunt, how to find herbs. Everything.
But why call Ernuk Soft Tusk then?
Because he always said Anuk's heart is too soft to be a warrior. Anuk never liked killing a boar, even if he knew it was right because he needed to feed the tribe. That is why he became a healer, like Shepherd Crumb Kind Soul. There, he can mend flesh and not destroy it. Could, that is. Anuk will mend no more.
Akrog is sorry. Here. The Bonekin gave Akrog this soul charm.
Anuk likes it. How works it? Anuk just speaks something?
And the hex inside will trap it. It is true.
Anuk sees. Anuk is with Mugwa now. And he will be there when Nurab joins him in the Moonlit River.
Will he bring Nurab the soul charm now?
Anuk would like Akrog to bring it to him. After the devouring, when Anuk is gone.
Why? Nurab his trusted one.
Very true, Moonblood Noag. But seeing Nurab now would only make Anuk weak again. He has said all that needed to be said. Now, it is time for him to do his duty. The tribe for the blood for the tribe. Chosen chieftain Akrog. Anuk. Make all this death mean something. Save the Moonkin. No matter the price.
Oh yeah, yeah. God damn, I could have sworn I saw some more scrap somewhere.
Going now.
There needs to be a cycle these asses. Yeah. It was gonna be that or what's his face? Oh, we already got the extra objective, I see. Soul charm. There you go, fuck bag. A hitting camp and a fight hut. Fight hut, hitting camp, yes. I like to think that the dough is just the word for a bottom troll or something. The one under the bridge, I guess. Yeah. Dad's getting a bit ripe.
They take care of it. Be not worried.
Smash out the fight hut. That's fucking chicken. Singles masker. Jesus Christ be praised. Gotta deliver the bullshit before he starts being made. There we go. So I'm gonna have to make some other ass. The other one. Wait, I can make a fight her as well. What's the meaning? Oh, I see. Send him into a hitting camp. Alright, Smask Man, where are you?
What next?
There he is. Into the hitting camp. There we go. Weak but fast. That's every bird in the world. Show me a bird that's slow and strong and I'll be surprised that you did that. Might be a bit weird basing your entire economy off scrap. Sounds like a good way to get binned. Should you win.
They take care of it.
You can send him directly in, it seems. No, it's not been made yet. I'm blind. Are you gonna go in or are you just gonna sit there? Gonna sit there. These thumpers. Weird they did the trolls like this when the orcs are basically, well, they're smaller. The finest men. Look at all these fucking parrots. What a guy. Want to walk into the troll camp, you'll be all like, "You friend?" I'll tell him yes. Right, let's see if he goes in on his own. They usually sit there and wait a little bit before going in. It's while they delete. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he goes in on his own. We're fine.
Lord ready. Moving what is needed of him.
You're also fucking slow. Because brother man's in
Chosen
front.
chieftain. Has he spoken to the Bloodgivers?
He has.
Good. Then the summoning may start. First, Akrog will have to place the offering at the Holy Stone. Then... well... then the vessel must devour the sacrifice. Then spill his blood at the foot of the Holy Stone. Once this has been done, Mugwa's cub will rise from the earth.
Will Cabrax guide the ritual?
No, this is the chosen chieftain's burden. And his alone.
Akrog understands.
Can we have a dress rehearsal? There we go. He should deliver some shit. Look at him go. Yeah, lug that shit in there, god damn.
Zazga is listening.
You need to have the main mate first, otherwise the speed ability doesn't work since someone else blocks him. Okay, offering should be done soon. It's pooting slowly. Need a wee bit more scrap. Test sacrifice, yeah. Try it out first, see what it's like.
Interesting.
Chosen chieftain. Is it time? Anuk is ready.
And Itzka is too.
Itzka, is there anything he would like to say?
No.
Is there anything else Anuk would like to say?
Just bring Nurab the soul charm when the devouring is over. That is all.
Akrog understands. He will. It is time. This is the tooth.
Strange
What is?
that it would end this way. Anuk thought about how he would die so much. Yet, this... it never crossed his mind.
Itzka will honor Ernuk's flesh.
Akrog will be a good chieftain. Anuk feels it.
What now? More trouble?
Now the devouring.
Oh boy, Swig. Oh, I see. I want the loot though. Damn.
Magua guides his feet. Hey, it is done.
Nope. That was quick.
Make the offerings. Speak the words. Then Itzka will do his duty.
More where that came from. That's a big one.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
That's the cub then. We'll have a chat.
What on Urgath is this? By the golden shiny holy hide! Tell Cabrax not. This is not beautiful, Akrog. Tell him not.
Will it? Akrog means whose words obeys it?
Chosen Chieftain Akrog's, of course. He summoned it.
Then the devouring can begin.
It is true. Speak the words, then Cabrax will light the pyre. If he wants to take a last look at his sire's flesh, it should be now. Is Akrog ready?
Can have a look tomorrow, I guess, as well, when he comes out.
He is.
Then call in the Moonkin's chosen warriors. Cabrax will brew the embalming liquid. Then the devouring begins.
Akrog is ready.
And so, Elder Grungwa Greyfur gives Chieftain Narjik Firstborn's flesh to his cub, the chosen chieftain. Not only so he may become the new chieftain, not only so his blood stays in the tribe forever, but to honor Magua, the moon goddess who, through all these struggles, still smiles on trollkind. Magua prays. Do it, chosen chieftain. Devour the heart.
We opened our dad's chest to get the heart. Also, that's how you keep Kuru. Yeah.
The tribe.
Ah.
Shield the tribe.
Sire.
And the devouring is complete. With Magwa's blessing, Akrog Bone Crusher is now chieftain of the Moonkin.
This guy seemed a bit unnecessary. Did we have to kill those two?
Speak, chieftain. Speak loud and speak proud, because his words will be remembered.
The hunters have taken so much from the Moonkin. Akrog will...
Wait.
What?
Something is wrong. They...
Hunters!
Sasuke, help.
Ponces! Oh no! We shouldn't have built it out of fucking explosives.
Put down the grunters!
What? Fight back! That cub will crush them!
At his service.
Brutes! Bloody brutes! Fight them back! Fight for... Magua!
Fucking Mogwai. No chaos. Standing in the fire.
Scryer, do it! Cast the spell!
Commander. No! Magwa's others.
What an ass.
Akrog is ready.
Put.
Going now, Grungwa is here.
Akrog is listening.
What can he do for the tribe?
Really no swing. So close to Ding Ding. God damn.
Moving now.
That was very confusing and useless.
Zaska is listening.
What should he do?
This is pointless. The Moonkin must flee, now!
What is he talking about? The trolls will crush them.
No, they will not. Tusks. There are hundreds of them out there. Cabras can sense it. And they killed the cub with a single hex.
He speaks true, Chieftain. They need to flee.
Fine, but they will not leave the Bonekin. It is the Moonkin's fault the hunters came here. They...
Holy hide! Spare Cabrax the words! The Bonekin will never leave the cradle. Never! Now go!
What happened? Where are they?
Still near the cradle.
Fucking
This
Poncery.
must have been a teleport hex, like the hunters used to get into the cradle.
Teleportex.
More hunters. Cabrax was right.
To the tribe camp. Now.
Hope that spell worked. That thing was bloody terrifying.
Don't worry, it will. Itras is the best mage in the Corps.
Still, it is a Titan. And that fight has been going on for a while now.
Ah, you worry too much. Those tusks are ours.
Destroy them! Ready for action. If he insists.
Akrog is ready.
Man dies.
We will protect the cradle.
The old alone.
They ready for action.
Ellen's reigns!
No hurt Moonkin!
Once.
They will not get away from Zaska.
Grungwa is ready.
Let him out there.
Ding ding, Zuckerberg. Get fuck you listed.
He's going.
Moving on.
Yeah, the fucking mage came in and one-shotted it. I was all like, ass. But it happened anyway. Yeah. Yeah, look out, you little shit. Dad. Fucking log deposit. My ass. Probably should have taken that one. It's a bit double ass if you go down. God damn, Grungus. ID and Cyber, goddamn. Oh, big man area of ass. Nice.
Can Zaska help?
Can maybe? guess.
Not here!
Goddamn little ass. Smelly is less. That's alright. Make him smelly. So what did you learn today? After all this XP and bullshit. Well, I stink now.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Is that Bloodgiver Anuk's trusted one, Norab? He will never get the soul charm.
To the tribe camp. Now.
Could put it in his ass.
Oh, tusks.
Lord ready!
Some Saragas crumb here anywhere.
On his way.
God damn. Man has health out his ass.
Akrog is listening. What is this?
Look who has arrived. Nurbok told Akrog this would happen, but he listened not.
Stop, Nurbok. This is not the time for fighting.
Crumb speaks true.
What happened? What looks it like? The hunters attacked while Akrog was busy doing rituals with the Bonekin, just as Nurbok said they would. Nurbok guesses the cradle is gone too.
They're still fighting. Cabrax, he told them to flee.
And of course, Akrog obeyed.
It was not like that. Cabrax left them no choice.
Sure.
Zaska speaks true, trusted one. Chieftain Cabrax made a hex that brought them out of the cradle. He wanted the Moonkin not to die.
Well, it's too late for that. Many dead.
The hunters. How many kin have they killed?
Better to ask how many were not killed.
They have not yet counted the bodies, Chieftain Akrog. But it is terrible. Zaramak, Julog, Anug, Krum, and maybe 24 kin are all who survived. It would have been worse had Anuk not warned Nurbok.
That terrible.
It is, little Noag. It is.
Akrog understands not. The eyes said there were no hunters wide and far. So how could this happen? I, Master Anug?
It is hard to explain. It is true that the beaks and the eyes see no hunters. But when Anug go out yesterday, he see these strange sparkles in the air, like how air look over a fire. This morning, Anug and I see sparkles from the bushes. But suddenly, there is a blue cloud on the sparkles, and hunters come out.
A teleport hex, just like in the cradle.
Mm-hmm. When Anug find out, he run back to the tribe camp, but it was too late. He is sorry, Chieftain Agrog. He failed the tribe, and now so many kin is dead. Anug is not to blame. It was Akrog who would not listen.
Chieftain Akrog.
The small tusk is the last one to tell Nurbok what to do. He is not even a moon.
Quiet. Tusks, maybe Akrog made a mistake, but now is not the time to fight. Kin died, again. And more will die if the Moonkin stay here and wait for the hunters to finish crushing the cradle. They need to leave. Now.
Powerful words. And where plans this great leader to take the Moonkin? Right into the next ambush?
He knows not, but they will work something out.
Maybe there is no need to. Zazka has an idea. Nurbok remembers when he said Zazka was making schemes again? Well, it is true. For the past moon, he has been meeting with a Brittlebone.
A Brittlebone?
That is what Zazka just said. And no, he has not betrayed them. Even though that is what they all believe he is just waiting to do. This Brittlebone, he has a plan that would not just help the tribe crush the hunters, but could also cure the rot.
Cure the rot? How? How is that possible?
And there is the catch. The Moonkin must resurrect a fallen god.
It's probably not going to be the man I
Ever
think it
since
is.
they crossed the water to start a new life on Urgath, Mugwa had smiled upon her trolls. In their darkest times, though, her smile was sometimes forgotten. The blood rot, the hunters, the slavers, they were not so easy to forget. But as long as Mugwa was smiling, there was hope.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Not even on the same continent.
Disbelief marked the faces of surviving Moonkin as Azka explained his idea. A pact with a Brittlebone Elder? Resurrecting a fallen god? Disgrace, they roared. Madness! But was there any other choice? So it was that Akrog used the chieftain's word for the first time. The Moonkin would meet this strange Brittlebone in the Blackheart jungle for a peace talk. When they marched to the cradle 5 sundowns ago, the Moonkin had been bleeding. When they abandoned it to the hunters, the wound was wide open.
This is it. The Brittlebone stranger is nearby.
And Nugs still think it is not wise to go alone. Take a few beaks, at least.
Akrog agreed to a peace talk.
And Brittlebones honor peace talks not. They say they will, then they stab each other in the back.
Maybe so. But this Brittlebone had 100 chances to crush Zazka, and he crushed him not. Also, if he is anywhere near as powerful a hexer as Zazka thinks, a few beaks will make no difference. Please, Akrog. If they break the first pact they struck with the stranger, he might choose not to help them after all. The tribe has been ravaged, and they cannot ruin this chance.
Zazka speaks true, Chieftain. Trust must start somewhere.
What thinks Nurbok of this?
Akrog cares.
Nurbok is the great warrior of the Moonkin. His thoughts matter.
Nurbok thinks the small tusk is right.
Wonders never cease.
Nurbok thinks not that it is wise to put the fate of the tribe into a Brittlebone's hands. But it is true if this stranger had wanted to kill the Moonkin, he could have done it when they were not expecting it. Also, Akrog has made up his mind, and the Moonkin are already here, so they might as well go through with it. Stop the club not in the middle of a swing.
It is Chieftain now, Nurbok, not Akrog.
Sure, Chieftain.
Why told Zazka Akrog not earlier that he was meeting with a Brittlebone?
It is difficult. He wanted not to burden Akrog, not after what happened to his sire. Also, nothing was certain yet.
But my bad.
Well, it is not like Zazka lied, is it? He just told Akrog not. Look, he is sorry. But what was it Narjak used to say? If the stone is crushed, there is no putting it back together.
It is all right. Akrog understands.
Of course he does. They are trusted ones.
Akrog still understands not what this stranger gets out of this. Why would a Brittlebone help the Moonkin?
Grungwar wonders the same thing.
Well, that is what they are here to find out. Zaska asked him the same question, though, and the stranger told him he stands to gain as much from this as the Moonkin.
100 Moonkin tusks.
All right. Anuk, make camp here and bring in the others. If they are not back by sundown, flee and find somewhere safe. Akrog has spoken.
If only there is a safe place. But Anuk understand.
Good then. Grungwar, Zaska, Little Blood, come. Time to find out what this stranger's wild plan is.
Oh yeah. Man's all like, more tribe ass. Oof. He tanks it. Anyway, it's been 3 hours. I've streamed a lot today. I must GN, but more tomorrow. We will also do more still life, some more of this, and probably some planetfall. When do we not? But for now, they call me GNfert. Let's see if anyone's asking. Barrel is asking something. Have some barrel.